Brooklyn. It's a little like Macomb County. It's a working class place. We went to the same high school, James Madison High School. He went a few years before me. He was on the track team. They won the city championships. I was a basketball player, but our team's motto at Madison, we weren't that good. Our team's motto at Madison on our basketball team, we may be small, but we're slow. So he did better in athletics than I did, but it's so glad that he's here. Now, my friends, I want to tell you a little story, a little recent history about health reform in America, because people forget. The details have been twisted this way and that way. The facts get out of whack. Here's the truth. Before the Affordable Care Act, our healthcare system was a mess. Healthcare costs were growing at a rate even faster than they are today. Workers couldn't afford it. Everything was going up. As we just heard, you had a debilitating illness, would wipe away all the lifetime of hard-earned savings because the insurance company could just cut you off. Moms and dads, they'd apply for insurance. Their daughter had cancer. We're not putting you on. And they had to watch their child suffer because they couldn't afford that health care. Women were charged more than men for just about everything. And the insurance companies could do anything they wanted, and they did. In the richest country on earth, healthcare was unbelievably poor. And we had a dream. We had a dream. Ted Kennedy, my mentor, wanted to see healthcare for everybody. Sadly, he never lived to see the day, but he's looking down from heaven right now, smiling on all of us as we fight to keep his legacy, affordable health care for all. And so, that's why we did it. We did it because people needed much better health care. Average people. I know the wealthy, they can afford anything they want. But average middle-class people, the people of Macomb County, couldn't afford health care. Now they can. We said to the women, we're not going to let the insurance companies charge you more than men. We said to the mom who's had a child with a pre-existing condition, we're going to force the insurance company to give you health care. We said to young people getting out of college, 21, 23, 24, you can stay on your parents' plan while you're looking for that first good job. So, it's worked. We're willing to look at making it better, but we sure as hell ain't gonna repeal it. And we're certainly not gonna repeal it when our friends there don't even have a plan to replace it with. It's as if you put 22 billion people in an apartment house. They were fine, they were doing well. Someone comes along and says, we're going to blow up the apartment house and put nothing in its place. That's what they're doing. That is what they are doing. The Republican plan to repeal ACA would make America sick again. It would cause chaos, not affordable care. What do we want? Chaos or care? What do we want? Do you want to go back to chaos? Let me hear ya. Do you want to go back to when the days when the insurance companies could do whatever they wanted? When millions of Americans were sick and couldn't afford the care they needed? Do we want to go back to that? Do we want to go back to that? Neither do we in the Senate, and we Democrats are strong, every one of us, to stop them from repealing health care. And we're going to win this fight. And it's not just health care they want to touch. What about Medicaid? They want to slash it. How many of you have parents or grandparents who are in a nursing home? Do you know what will happen when they do what they want to do with Medicaid? They'll be kicked out of the nursing home and force you to pay huge amounts of money to help your parents. They want to privatize Medicare. That means end it. The most successful healthcare program we have ever seen. They want to get rid of it. My parents are 93 and 88. They depend on Medicare. Yes. We are not going to let them cut it, are we? No. Are we going to let them cut Medicaid? No. Are we going to let them repeal ACA? No. And let me say this. Here's Bernie. There's the captain of the Madison High School track team. Come on up. You're looking at the Senate firewall. So let me conclude. Our friend, quotation marks, Donald Trump. He said when he campaigned to try and win your votes, he would never cut Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. And then the minute he gets the nomination, he gets to be president-elect, he appoints cabinet, he nominates cabinet people whose whole life has been to cut Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. People like Price, people like Mulvaney. We are here to tell President-elect Trump, we're not going to let you touch Medicare. Are we? No. We're not going to let you touch Medicaid. No. Are we? No. We're not going to let you touch Social Security. No. And most of all right now, we're not going to let you repeal ACA. It's been a pleasure to be here. I am fighting mad. We're gonna win this fight together, the American people and the Democrats in the Congress. Thank you, God bless you. Thanks for coming out today. It is now my honor to introduce somebody who's probably done more than anyone else to protect women's health care and make sure they get affordable women's health care. Cecile Richards, the President of Planned Parenthood.